Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 70 of my playthrough of F1 Manager 22. Here's Mercedes. Constructor's title, looking a bit more what I expected it to look like. Well, not really. We shouldn't be really as high as P2, but Red Bull leading the way now with 15 points off the strength of Max Verstappen's win. Actually, I think that was Leclerc that won last time out in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that was the case. So, yeah, Red Bull 2 for 2 to start the season. We're just trying to hang around at the back half of the points. Got a dud of a car that we're trying to improve. Bit of a turnaround until we get to Albert Park. 11 days. Right now just working on getting these new parts in the car. A new suspension here is actually going to be done. And gotta be worried about the cost cap. Actually, let's see how good this new part is. Wrong button. That's the right button. Well, it actually will help us a little bit. So you know what? I generally don't want to do much emergency production this season. We'll just throw them on both cars. Hopefully that'll help us out a little bit. Got no time left ATR-wise, so next period is going to open after Australia. Probably in time for Imola. Actually, we could find that out. No, after Imola. Okay. Well, that's totally cool. So we got what we got car-wise. Let's go ahead. Get everything going here. Got all the extra side pods that we need. Just double check that our car's good. Condition-wise. Oh yeah, we are all good. It's time to head over to the Australian Grand Prix. And Q2 is in the books from Albert Park, and we just barely make it on through. George gets P10, Lewis gets P9. George gets the cutoff by 15 thousandths of a second over Lando, eliminated there. Both AlphaTauris, the Williams of Albon, McLaren, Lando Norris, and Ferrari not getting it together with Sergio Perez. He does not advance to Q3. Red Bull, unsurprisingly, 1 and 2. In both Q1 and Q2, this time here Leclerc leading the way over Pierre Gasly, Ricciardo, and Carlos Sainz. We're going to see what we can do. Everyone's on fresh tires to start Q3 right here. Probably going to go scuffs for the second flyer. Fully anticipate that it'll once again be Red Bull leading the way. So this is probably going to be everyone's fast lap right here. And Leclerc, unsurprisingly, purple. Ooh, Verstappen goes purple sector 1. All signs probably pointing to Verstappen pole. Let's see what Verstappen could do in sector 2, though. Verstappen not purple in sector 2 though, so that'll be a little interesting. Leclerc currently sets the benchmark a half second ahead of Bottas. Goal here is to qualify at least 8th. See if we can pull that off. Maybe jump that McLaren. Lewis across the line. Yeah, goes faster than Bottas. And Verstappen just shy of Leclerc's time. Gasly slots into P3. And George, slower than Bottas. Second flyer is now underway for both cars, or for all cars. Got George down P9. Lewis slots in P5. It's a pretty good lap right there for him. Everyone scuffs here. I don't think anybody's going to be improving. Sainz was the first one out. Well, George is actually improving sector 2. So far the only green I'm seeing. Verstappen improves sector 2. See if Verstappen's able to improve. Let's see if we can jump Carlos here. Not going to be the case. Verstappen's the one to watch. See if he can jump Leclerc. That's not happening. So Charles Leclerc, your pole sitter in Melbourne. Got Lewis qualifying P5, George qualifying P9. All right, so just looking at one stopper here. Ooh, actually I don't even know about that. That might be a bit much to ask. I think we'll go with a two stopper. Again, not happy with the brake cooling, so I don't want to really push all that much. This will be fine for George. Yeah, I just don't think the two stopper is really going to work for anybody here. Or the one stopper, because it's going to be burning through those tires a lot. So, all good to go here. Start the Australian Grand Prix.
For the Australian
A little bit overcast today. All Red Bull front row.
And it's
Lights are out in Melbourne.
And away we go.
Let's take a look here. Only cars on the hard tire. Norris, Perez, Stroll. Both Haas's and Nick de Vries. Let's go a little aggressive to start here.
Let's push.
Okay. Be interested to see who's going to be on the two stopper, who's going to be on the one stopper, but Lewis up to P4, good progress already.
Race position gained for Mercedes.
Not going to push for terribly long. Just going to do want to make sure we don't go flying off the track as George gets past Lando, or maybe a Lando position to the left side. He's fighting.
You're currently P11.
Yeah, he lost to Lando, but we'll keep pushing here. So up front, appears Leclerc got a pretty clean getaway. Apparently leading his teammate. I assume, as expected, probably going to end up being a battle for third. I just realized I said earlier Red Bull's 2 for 2. I forgot we won Bahrain, and that was like kind of by sheer dumb luck. So, really selling the team short this year. All right, Lewis currently got fastest lap. George will try doing an overtake, get back to the top 10.
Copy.
So this will just keep having push like this. See if we can string out the top of the field here a little bit more. As Gasly just about to fall out of DRS range. See if we can make a move down the front, get up to the podium spot.
Understood.
And that's why we shouldn't have pushed with our brake cooling, but
Let's have a look. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
George had a pretty disastrous Australian Grand Prix last year.
Lose it there. That's the...
All right, that's a warning to us. Let's go ahead and push that on down.
DRS has been
We'll
enabled.
just hope natural pace of the car can get us pulled up there.
Such an awesome job, mate.
So there goes Lewis up to P3. See if we can deploy a little bit. See if we get back up there with the Red Bulls. And deploy with George. So we try getting up to Marcus Armstrong. I think that's really as close as we're going to get, though, so... Oh, well. Going backwards a little bit on lap 9. Though we're kind of just stuck in the DRS train at the moment. Tried pushing on the fuel, but it looks like it's going to be quite hard to get that fuel back unless we switch it to conserve, which really hinders the pace. So we're just kind of long on the DRS train, as Red Bulls are just 2.5 seconds up the road from everybody. Yeah, it's probably going to be a battle for third, but I'm okay just riding around right here. George, meanwhile, up around Armstrong, trying to get around the Aston Martin of Mick Schumacher. He's on the same tire. Imagine with the DRS will be fine here. Car spins. Appears to be Kevin Magnussen. I believe it was.
We have a yellow flag.
Yes, indeed. So that's going to drop him out of the DRS train. At least Alpine's got that bullet with Ricciardo up there in P4. Flash forward to lap 15. Pit window's now open. As Ricciardo got up around Gasly for P3. Still 4.5 seconds off the Red Bulls, though. George now entered the pit window as well. Probably not going to have all that clear track if we pit Lewis first. So if anything, I might actually pit George first. Just give him clean air. Still got a little bit of time, though. Probably wait till the optimal lap to bring George in. Go see if anyone else makes any movement to the pits early. And again, we got to see who's on a two-stopper to begin with. There's the answer. Verstappen, Bottas, and Ocon. So here comes George. Going to put the hard tire on first.
So you're boxing.
Albon also coming in for the two-stopper there.
So Valtteri is now pitted.
Not so much worried about Verstappen getting the undercut on us because he's so far ahead anyway. 2.6, pretty decent stop for George. Down away, get up ahead of Schumacher. Albon's up ahead. Gonna have to make the hard tire go for a while. Not gonna push. Again, we know where the brake cooling's at, so trying to jeopardize the car any further. We'll see if Gasly and Ricciardo are due to come in. Claire, no. Any of these guys? No. All right, let's see if we can try doing an undercut here. Hard tire going on for Lewis.
Box, box.
See if Gasly and Ricciardo are coming in here. Claire's still staying out. He might be on the one-stopper. These two might be on the one-stopper too, to be fair. .6, pretty much identical to George's stop. Problem is, they're bringing the cars right into traffic here, so that's going to be a problem. There's a little bit of separation, but it goes to Vries. They were clear of Bottas and Ocon, so got that going for us. For now, because here comes Bottas. All right, and those guys on the one-stopper starting to come in. Gasly and Ricciardo are coming in right here. Magnussen just pitted as well. And I think it's asking a bit much of the hard tire. So Ricciardo's going to jump Gasly in the pit. Alpine pit crew is on it. So we got separation there. Gasly slots in behind Ocon, so really got hurt in the pits there. But got Lewis hanging on to Nick DeVries. See if we get an overtake here. Turn up the fuel as well.
Overtake is available.
Yep.
And think about less lifting coast.
Understood.
So we just jump right around him. Claire now pitting from the lead. See if Sign stays out an extra lap. Good lunging pass. There you go. Nope, just kind of taking a look back though. Sign's also pitting. Verstappen going to re-inherit the lead.
Okay.
So that's going to move. Lewis up to P7. George still trying to fight Albon here. At least is in the DRS range, but
gaining ground.
not going well for a younger driver. Let's get around those two. Vettel and Tsunoda. But Al currently stands up front. Lando still hasn't pitted yet. Got him running P2. Leclerc out in P3 with fresher tires. See if he can get up to his teammate. So Lando still hadn't pitted yet, and he's fallen off quite a ways. Lewis actually got around him on pace. We're currently about 7.5 seconds clear of Bottas, so might be looking decent for a podium challenge here, which I certainly wasn't expecting coming into the weekend. Leclerc now tracking down Verstappen that well, although Leclerc did just get fastest lap. Still 3.5 seconds behind his teammate. And we know Max is going to have to pit again because I imagine he's still sticking with the two-stopper. We do have to pit again as well.
And please increase a lift and coast.
I know Lando's got pit and he's going to be going to the mediums. We'll be going to the mediums. But I don't know. Actually, let's just double check this real quick. Oh, it is a fresh set. Okay. Thought we were only going to have scuffs there, so this should work out fine. George still fighting with Albon, though. Just can't get the pace under him today. Got Vettel stalking the both of them. So battle's going to be for P15 there. I don't think George is going to be able to get up to the points after his spin. Lewis, meanwhile, making this team look like $1 million today. So here comes Lando finally into the pit. The medium tire. Stroll and Perez also coming in. DeVries and Joe also coming in. See where they slot out.
Perez in the pit lane.
All right, so Lando up P13, George up to P11. Though again, he is going to have to pit again.
Currently P11.
Got to be wary of that. Pit window is going to open 5 laps. See what we'll do then. Also, historically, this race has not had many safety cars. Well, 2 of the last 4 Australian Grand Prix in the game have had a regular safety car. Generally, it's a relatively clean track, although I feel each time I say that, we end up getting a safety car. So, all right, got the pit window now open for Lewis and George. The cars there on the fresh mediums are actually closing pretty quickly. Definitely got double DRS here and we'll jet away from Vettel. I think to fend those cars on the fresh mediums off, we'll probably come in earlier, come in right here with George, so we get a bit of an undercut on the rest of this traffic. Although actually I think, well, Vettel, Norris, they're good. Albon's on the same strategy as us, but we'll get George to come in now. See if we can at least get up to everyone like P15 to P19. Because we're going to come out P19 right here.
Let's lift and coast.
He's just jet ahead here.
Yeah, copy.
See if they get a little bit of separation. Didn't do that much.
Yeah, copy.
So you get some of that battery
So
back.
charge the pack.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Medium's going back on. 2.7 bits slower there. Let's go back up P19. Let's see what the mediums can do to get us back up there. That didn't save as much battery as I thought it would. Here comes Verstappen into the pit. We'll actually answer him, even though, again, we're not fighting him for the lead or anything.
Fabulous, so we'll box.
So Leclerc's got to make those tires keep lasting here.
Verstappen is boxing.
Alright, beat at 2.7. 2.6, I think that was identical to the first stop. Ocon Bottas also coming in. I think the Alpines are good till the rest of the race. Maybe. So I think we could get back up there though. Ooh, low close to Norris there. Let's go jet away on these tires. Oh, it might be a safety car. Got multiple cars crashed apparently. George went past him. There's damage. Alfa Romeo. Ocon's involved. Sonoda's involved. What happened there?
Let's take a closer look. Now let's look at this. The focus on Sonoda.
Oh, was Ocon behind Sonoda? Oh, Ocon locks up, plows right into him.
Really see the contact there.
So Alfa Romeo, again, just can't get it together, even though their car's got plenty of pace to it. Lewis, meanwhile, just about within DRS range of these guys. Got some separation on Norris. So here comes George on the rear wing of Zhou Guanyu. Should get the P14 there. Still got 11 laps to go. Verstappen have the lead to Leclerc on this fresher mediums. So I think Lewis is going to make some quick work of these guys here. Hopefully. There's one pass on Gasly. Might get another one on Sainz. That's 2 for 1 special. Up to P5. Let's go hunt down Magnussen and Ricciardo. Magnussen's tires are the worst of anybody's on track right now. So this should work out.
Press.
Actually, maybe not do that, because one maybe do that on the front straight and hopefully get double DRS.
If we could have an overtake press.
There we go, come on.
So we're
So much for
low
that.
battery at the moment. Let's charge that back. Stop the charge.
The lap 52, setting him up there. There's a good pass. Hopefully get double DRS. Jet away.
Really well executed.
Yeah, we got the wing open again. Push a little on the fuel. See if we could
And
close
big
up to
back,
Ricciardo.
coast.
He's 2 seconds up the road. As George finally around Zhou Guanyu. 2 seconds to De Vries. I don't think he's going to get to the top 10 here. If we're outside, might as well just push it on the tires anyway.
Pick up the pace.
Because, I mean, what do we do? We're not scoring any points right now anyway, so hey. Let's open the gate out of DRS range here. Just push through these final 2 corners just to make sure we're out of range. Oh, we're out of range. Okay. All right, so hunting down Ricardo for a podium spot. As Verstappen 4 seconds behind Leclerc. I don't know if he's going to get there in time. It's going to be pretty close, though. Just looking at their tires up front. Actually, look at the condition of the tires. Verstappen should be able to get no problem. Dial that back.
We're hot and temps, just going to need some lift and coast.
Should be able to get around Ricardo, no problem, once we get the DRS hooked up. There we go. Wings open. Gonna need to pull out a little bit more than that to get the pass done. Oh, here's another opportunity right here. Oh, well defended by Ricardo. Trying to get on the podium in his home Grand Prix. Maybe look around the left side. There goes George up to P13 around De Vries. See if he can get any further up there. Wheels getting low. Yeah, I'm aware.
Mercedes
Got some time to shove it down to conserve, though. Someone locked up. Sector 1. Magnussen again. Ooh, we got a safety car. Okay. This is going to get a little interesting. I don't think we can cut through the traffic in time. But this is about to get a little interesting. So the lapped car is not allowed to overtake here. I guess so we could go green the next lap. That's going to put Ocon between us and the Red Bulls. Damn you, FIA. But I think we're going to get one lap shootout here. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I guess we're going to not get a shootout anyway. So with that, I don't think anything crazy is going to happen here. Starting the final lap, Charles Leclerc is going to get 2 in a row, it looks like. Verstappen and Ricardo will round out the podium. Ricardo on the podium in his home race. So yeah, that's going to do it here in Australia. Top 10 there. Leclerc, Verstappen gets fastest lap in P2. Ricardo, Hamilton, Sainz, Gasly, Norris. Good recovery there. Sergio Perez, Sebastian Vettel gets up into the points for AlphaTauri. Bottas slips to P10. Rest of the order: Stroll, Russell, De Vries, Zhou Guanyu, Albon, Schumacher, Armstrong. And then having incidents, he had Tsunoda, Ocon, and Magnussen. Driver standings now: Leclerc gets up to P2, 5 points behind his teammate. George P3, Lewis P4, holding pretty strong in the driver standings. Constructors, well, Red Bull maximized their points haul with a 44-point take from Australia. They're 47 points ahead of us. We're 29 points of Alfa Romeo. It's really a mid-off, like, for second on back. We got some requires a response. Regulation vote. Either minor changes or moderate changes. Why are we trying to slow these things down as much as we can? Let's just do minimal. But result of that vote going to be out in the next episode. That's going to do it for episode 70 here. Got Imola up next. 11 days until we get that weekend underway. Also should have the ATR period while it'll be open. Next race. So, oh shoot, do we have... I didn't know we were designing new side pods. I totally forgot about that. Do we know how well that's gonna be? Can I even see that? Let's just check that real quick. No, I can't see that yet. Well, whenever we get those, we'll just manufacture those at a regular pace so we don't burn through the cost cap again. And that's gonna do it for this episode. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't know if you guys are aware, but F1 Manager 23 coming out very soon, and this series is going to lead up right into that. So, exciting times up ahead. Thanks for watching.